as you know, my husband and I work together, and we're trying to revamp our systems and kind of getting ready for Elevate and moving to level 2 next year, and formulating those systems better. But the thing that he and I struggle with are we like to do the same things. We also don't like to do the same things.
Can you give me an example?
We both like talking to people.
Mm-hmm.
I like doing the numbers part of it.
Mm-hmm.
He really struggles with the social media part, and it's not my favorite.
Okay.
Even though I know it's the next right thing to do and it will more than likely fall on my plate, we kind of struggle about, no, you do that part. No, you do that part.
Okay, so the key question is, where are you going? What's your 3 to 5 year vision? What kind of life and business do you have, and then that you want, and then why? Why do you want that? So I'm gonna have a business that's what? And then you have to get very clear on so what does that give you? So it might give you a house on the beach. And guys, there's a lot of why shaming out there, especially in the coaching industry, where people are like, you've got to have your why, and it's got to be that I'm going to have world peace. It might be that your why just might be, man, I want a house at the beach for my family as to get to. And that's okay. Because here's the deal. The why that you have has to be real for you. It doesn't have to be cool sounding to somebody else. It has to be real to you. So, Lisa, going back to you, it's where do you want to be in 3 to 5 years? Why?
Outside of house, debt-free, in a newer, bigger house, continuing for the both of us to still be working together, and doing 15 loans a month, easily working 32 hours a week, having time off to go, and having money going into retirement.
How will that feel for you?
Really refreshing. Airy and light.
Would that feeling be better than the fear feeling of doing social media?
Yes.
Okay, then it's strong enough for you. Because in social media, guys, becomes the why on how to get there. Does that make sense to everybody? Mm-hmm. I don't know if you've heard this story from me before, but I'm not kidding, which is hilarious that I sell myself as a social selling leader right now. When Facebook first came out, somewhere around 12 maybe, when it was first coming out, and I was getting all these friend requests from high school friends that I thought were like weird anyways, I literally systematically went through Facebook and unfriended everybody, and I was like annoyed, and my wife was like, wait, but don't you realize that the purpose of Facebook is to have friends, not to not have friends? And I'm like, yeah, but man, I didn't even like those people in high school. I mean, why am I like 40 some years old? And then she said it like this. She was like, yeah, but you would do loans for them, right? And I was like, yeah. Okay, cool. Right now. And it was only through that process of me having a very defined why about where I was going during that time, and I wanted a particular number. I'm sure you guys have heard my story on the number. It was 100 million for me, and then it became, oh, this is the most amazing tool that's ever been created. But I didn't start out in love with it or wanting to do it. I know you guys have heard my story too. On like the first time I did a big presentation, I thought I was naked on camera. Like I was just as bumbly as anybody, if not worse. But it became like this process where it was like, man, I can really help a lot of people. And then when I got into the coaching business, it was like, man, I get to really help a lot of people, and I can reach a lot of people this way, and I want to help people. And so that became my why. And then the videos and stuff were just the way to get there. If you're not fired up about where you're going and it really means something to you and that feeling is bigger, you're going to naturally sabotage the social media part.